Nothing more American in the creativity, the craftsmanship, and the customization of a unique automobile or bike. The serious skills required to be in custom work and a creative mindset has brought Kustoms to apply their craftsmanship ideals to a pen, all while having a great time doing it. Before we get into the details of this 5.5-inch long bolt action pen, we've got to tell the Kustoms story, which is seriously boss. Kustoms opened their shop in 2009 as a machine shop and custom parts maker for car and motorcycle enthusiasts. But looking to do something different in 2010, one of the employees thought of a Kickstarter campaign to make a pen. Fast forward to 2014, this is a good old boys American success story. There's now a whole line of pens available from Kustoms, as well as other accessories for those who are interested in quality, machining, and finishing work. This takes us directly to the Bolt, which exemplifies the in-your-face and yet refined attitude of hot rodding. This is a large pen at 5.5 inches and 0.45 inches wide, yet it's highly lightweight at 1.1 ounces thanks to the aluminum construction of the body. Of course, the highlight of the pen is the J-style action, which, like any good machined hot rodding part, is begging you to touch it and to hold it thanks to the piston-style head in the bolt action top. Now, this is a stainless steel machine part that is beautifully finished and actually unthreads to ensure that you can keep this pen properly lubricated and also replace any parts that you might need to along the way. You'll notice that that's a little hex bolt inside those threads. This is a pen made by people who know how to take care of things, in addition to know how to make things. So it's very easy to take care of at their words that this is going to be a fun pen to use as well as being extremely durable. Teardown of the pen is a piece of cake, and you'll notice that it takes any sort of Parker refill. That means, of course, that it's going to take a Fisher Space Pen refill, and there are also some accessories to change different kinds of refills. Now, you'll notice here, again, focus on the machining quality of these threads. So beautiful. And it's true as well as the female threads. Notice that it's equally clean and even. That's a harder part to machine than you would realize. Who cares if it's pretty if it ain't tough? And that's certainly true of the stainless steel clip. Compared to the Triple Aught Design Dauntless clip here, it's remarkably thicker and also extremely robust. This is how you make a spring clip tough. It lacks some of the finishing refinements of the Dauntless. Of course, you're talking about a $300 knife here. But as far as pens go, it's better than most pocket knife clips, as a matter of fact. Let's spend some time with the piston, as I call it, the top of the bolt action in this Custom. Notice that it's carefully machined evenly, smoothly, and very ergonomically. This is the most important part of the pen because you're going to be handling this the most. The tactile elements are excellent and very well thought through. This is so comfortable in a two-finger operation. It's smooth, it's consistent, and it is very sturdy. The pen itself doesn't come with a refill, but it does come with a Parker style spring so that with the proper refill you can get this pen up and running without any problems. The Parker refill inside the pen does have a little bit of play, but out the front end there's really no sign of play whatsoever. So that openness in the main area is certainly for other refills. With the supplied spring and a Parker style refill, the action is smooth and easy to engage, although it does require two-fingered operation from the top because of the recessed hex in the J-style frame. Both in length and in action, the Kustoms bolt is greatly different than the Boker Plus bolt action pen, which I've previously reviewed. This pen has a more conventional bolt actually in the action, which is much stiffer and snappy to operate. Let's do some size comparisons. The bolt is actually fairly comparable to a Sharpie, both in thickness and in overall length. It carries differently because of the protruding piston top, but in a lot of ways it is very similar to carry in feel to a Sharpie. It's rounded, it has a very distinctively fat feel. This is not a small pen, and unless you're willing to in some way show this pen off in your pocket, both in terms of its thickness and overall length, it's not for you. The swag that comes with the pen is fairly minimal. Take a moment to pause and read this amusing instruction from Keras. And you can see it comes with an extra catheter for all the old hot rodders who might need that. Considering the girth and abundant length of this pen, it's fairly enjoyable to hold. That is, for writing purposes, it is very nice in the hand and exhibits a very nice balance, considering that it's relatively top heavy with the bolt action. With a good paper and a decent refill, I could easily imagine settling to writing a great novel, such as the one I'm writing, as you can see. Just to give you some more That's What She Said opportunities, this guy is pretty big in the pocket and protrudes fairly noticeably. The unfinished edges of the clip will most certainly cause some degree of pocket carnage on most pant fabrics if it hasn't happened already. Considering this pen's features and the fact that it's all coming out of one shop in Mesa, this is an outstanding value at $55. You can spend a little more to get pens of different materials. They offer a very cool brass and copper pen, and they have a variety of other models if you're not interested in the bolt action. Overall, I can recommend this pen for a variety of reasons, both in terms of the pen itself as well as the story behind it. As far as cons or ways I would improve it, I'd like to see a more finished clip, and I also might be happy to see some blue Loctite applied to that piston top so that it will never become accidentally unthreaded. One last quick tip, make sure you get on Keras Kustoms email list because they frequently have discount codes that they share with their customers. In fact, if you use the coupon code Father's Day, all small caps, one word, tomorrow, you will get 15% off for Father's Day. Very cool. If you're not subscribed to Keras Kustoms channel, I strongly recommend you check them out and subscribe to them, and I would appreciate the same for my channel. Thank you very much for watching.